Hi guys, I'm glad you are here. Thank you for watching this video. Today I will do again a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings. There is something really in my heart and in my soul that I need to talk, because I can feel lots of people has problem with that. But we will see if the energy will come out or no. Yeah, these are general readings. That based on collective energies, what you have, people who's watching me, it can be any sign, and Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings are 98% of time timeless readings. So whenever you watch it, it can be a message for you. Okay, right. If you need a private session with me to have a personal reading, there is still places for next week. For this week also, for weekend and Friday, I still have place. And thank you very much for the new subscriptions that you did on my channel. And an old one also. I'm so grateful that you are here and you subscribed all for my channel. And also thank you for liking my videos. I really appreciate it. Okay, right guys, let's see what is about today. I have another channel. I do readings there, general love readings. Now I do dating readings right now on the other channel, if you are interested in. Okay, now I have to do it like that. Okay, let's see what's going on with a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Well, we have the Knights of Wands. We have a Princess of Pentacles. Well, it's the same energy than the Page of Pentacles, if you're asking. In this tarot deck, there is no pages, but princesses. So we have okay. Oh. Excuse me, just a second. I need to fix this camera. Just a second, I fix this camera. Yeah, I think I got it right now. Well, we have a Five of Pentacles. We have a King of Cups. Okay, right. In tarot, you need to know, if you are new to tarot, that if a card has a masculine energy or a feminine energy, it does not change the fact that it can be a man and a woman also. Because all of us has masculine and feminine energy inside us, okay? Most of the time, one of them is stronger than the other. So that is possible. There is a man with a feminine energy that is much stronger inside him than a masculine energy. Do you understand? And it's not a problem, because okay, I won't get into this. You are interested in this masculine feminine energy. I do teach about it. I think I will release a public video on my spiritual channel about this, because it's really important people understand that if there is a man with a feminine energy, it does not mean that this is somebody who is not really a man. It has nothing to do with it. The energy, feminine and masculine, is something totally different. It's nothing to do with your femininity or masculinity. Do you understand? they are represent certain energies that are present in everybody. And if a woman is has more masculine energy than feminine energy, it does not mean that that person is not really feminine, you know, or homosexual. So please do not misunderstand. So I get back to the tarot. So we have here a Princess of Pentacles and a King of Cups. So this Princess of Pentacles can be man and can be woman. Do you understand? Energy is feminine on this card. And the King of Cups is a masculine energy, but can be a woman or a man also, okay? But because the energy is masculine or feminine, in this case, the King of Cups, I will refer to him, okay? Okay? But as your situation is, you can replace these energies, not energies, if it's a man, it's a man. If it's a woman, it's a woman, okay? Right, okay, let's get to this. Excuse me, I need to drink my coffee because I just woke up recently. I had to work all night and I'm exhausted. So, yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. It's somebody who is really pissed off. I'm sorry for saying that. This is a person who's been through lots of hell recently. It's been almost a year for this person, horrible things happening, one after another, one tower after tower after tower after tower after tower. This person is going into people's life and destroying it. I have an impression this person is in love with someone and doesn't dare to go into her life or his life, because what he's saying right now, that whoever he is in contact, he caused lots of problem in people's life and destroy them. This person knows really well that there is a kind of bad karma or something is going on, and just give up. It says, okay, this is the situation, maybe this is my bad karma, I have to take it, and that's it. There is one thing what you should not do is give up, okay? Because even if you would be in a bad karma situation, that may be true, but you need to understand, if so many bad things is happening, it's not an accident. Do you understand? I have the impression that maybe somebody did many esoteric manipulation on you, and that is piling up, and that caused all this wreak havoc in your life. Do you understand? So what you need to do is spiritually get strong, sit down and bind and break all these powers on your life to protect yourself continuously, of course, but you cleanse yourself also. But in this state will be very difficult. Yeah. Because you are very fiery of anger. You're fed up. I think this Princess of Pentacles, it's a woman who you had a relationship with and really betrayed you. Really, really betrayed you. I mean, I have impression maybe this person stole money from you. Maybe this person tricked you. Maybe this person did lots of dishonest thing with you just to keep you in their life. This woman had an obsession about you. Now it's finished because this woman does not want you anymore. And you feel like used. You feel like you've been through this many times. This is not the first one. And you're really fucking fed up with it. And this woman this Princess of Pentacles let you on a cold again. And there we touch something really deep. Because you do not understand why is that you have love relationship and they always finish like this. So you adopted a kind of player energy, and a Knight of Wands is a player energy also, that you do not open anymore your heart to people, and especially women if you are man, man if you are woman. And it's a kind of self-protection system you developed, but unfortunately it does not take you anywhere in life. After, what you do is just sit down and blame all the women or men who comes into your life, and you do not understand why every relationship is finished like that. The first step of healing. Oh no, this one is again. Oh, excuse me, guys. The first step of healing, when you take responsibility for your own act, you face the past, the situations, accept the fact what you have, what you did to other people or other people did to you. When you accept it, you need to rework and ask, how does this situation made me feel? And it will be painful. You will might cry. Do you understand? And how should I have responded in this situation? And how does it have effect right now in my life? And you need to think about this all. And the most important thing is, when you heal from this situation, you will automatically forgive these people. Do you understand? That's why forgiveness is really, really, really hard. Because when you are not healed, there are wounds that are really painful. You just can't forgive. It's impossible to forgive. When I lost my children and I found out the people who were behind it, I was enraged. I was enraged. I was... and some Christian people told me, you have to forgive these people. And I wish to slap that person, because you have no idea how I feel. And you have no idea. If you have children, can you imagine somebody practically tears your children away from you, and you have no right anymore for your children? This is horrible, horrible, especially when you're an excellent mother, and you love your children, and your children loves you and do not understand anything what's happening. So this is really, really a horrible situation. And when you realize the people who are behind it, I just honestly I was enraged against them. And what is naturally comes up in a person, that, oh, you want to destroy all these people because they hurt you, because they hurt your children, because they are evil, blah, 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 blah. And you are totally right feeling like this. You need to let yourself have these feelings. Do you understand? And after, little by little, you need to work on it, okay? Also, you need to listen to the universe, because you just can't go around and hurt people. So it's impossible. Even if they are like that, it's their karma, it's their problem, if they're not healed and they don't work on yourself. But when you are a spiritual being, you can't walk around and hurt people, or being nasty with people, or plotting against them and plotting revenge and all kind of shit. What you need to do is put this pain in the hands of God and universe, and also continue working on it. What is most important, you look for, how did it happen? What was my role in it? Me, I saw very well that I'm an empathic person, and I open my heart very quickly for, not now it's finished, but before, I opened my heart to people very quickly, and I loved everybody. I give out so much love that I was open for everybody, and I trusted these people. I trusted with my children, these people. Unfortunately, I saw that my children stayed with some of these people, and these people abused my kids when they were there. I was enraged when I realized what's happened. And it's them who accuse me with horrible things, you know. And some of the wounds my kids has, it's because of these people, because they hurt them. And on top of them, they complotted against me to lose them. So I'm just telling you this personal situation, that you understand the pain I was in. And these evil people gave a shit about me. So now I accepted these are evil people, but I have nothing to do with them anymore. And I forgive them, not because I do not validate what they did to my children. It's because for me, I need to walk past this. I have to pass through this. I have to heal this part of my life, because I don't want these what's happened have effect on my future and a future of my children. It's happened. I can't do anything with that. You can't do anything. When something is in the past happen, you can't do anything. You can go back and heal it, so it won't happen in the future. Do you understand? So I learned not to trust people that much I trusted, and certainly do not give any second chance to people anymore. Because what's happening, I give hundreds of second chance, and I always say that I accept everybody else they are. I saw these people were evil with other people. I saw this woman destroying other women's life, but I chose to ignore it. Because I said, it's not my business. I don't know what's happened. Maybe they right. I didn't get involved in this destruction. Because they were, especially two women, friends, I thought they were my friends. I saw they were destroying other women the way they tried to destroy me later on. Do you understand? But when I saw it, I said, oh, it's just a gossiping. Every woman gossips. And I just didn't get involved when they did. I just walked away. I did something else. I didn't listen. But I was idiot enough not to judge these people because of their behavior. Because I seen it, and I should have turned away, and I should have said, if these people are destroying other women, they might do it with me. No, instead of that, I opened my heart to them, and I was really good friends with them. I give them so much love. I never ever received any in exchange, by the way. And they just did such evil things to my children, when they knew really well I'm a good mother. They knew really well that my kids love me, and I love my kids. They knew the difficult situation I was in because of an abusive marriage, and they deliberately fucked my life off. And it was really, really difficult to forgive. And I realized I can't forgive until I heal myself, and I learn. Because that's the most important. You have to learn from this situation. What did you do wrong? So next time it won't happen. So I learned that I don't, even that I'm an empath, I can help people, I can love people, but I can't let people that close into my life so they have the access to destroy my children, who are the most important for me, or me. So the first thing I did, I locked these people totally out of my life. There is no way they will come back into my life. They are practically dead for me. Second is, in the future, I test all my friendships. So when I see gossiping or this malicious behavior, I cut every contact with that person, because I do not want that in my life. I do not want that to come back, and I do not give second chances. Simple as that. I forgive. There is no problem. I forgive. But when a friend betray you once and you forgive, so you let them in, they betray you twice, you forgive, and it goes on until they do something really, really horrible, like making your children lose. With their lies. For me, these people went and lied to the gendarmes and a social service. Lie, because my ex paid them. and money was more important for them than than our relationship. This is very disgusting, and I never ever heard these people. I never ever did anything, so I would become a first grade enemy for them. But I become a first grade enemy. I still don't understand how, because I never ever heard these people. I never ever take anything away from these people. It is not my fault at all. I had to realize my fault is I let these people in my life, and I shouldn't have. Even that they betrayed me once, I didn't step up and say, okay, that's it, we finished, we are not friends anymore. Or just keep it on a low, you know, but what you can do, you don't always have to tell people that, okay, we are finished, you are not my friend. You just very slowly forget about them, okay? And you just don't let them to access to your life that much. You just lower the connection between you. Do you understand? Somebody betray you, you can't give them a same access to your life that they had before. Do you understand? It's impossible. And me, I was such a forgiving and loving person that I said, oh, I forgive. They are not perfect. They are humans. Everybody make mistake. Well, they fucked up my kids. I was not like this anymore. Maybe the universe let these things happen that I understand that I can't give access to my life to people like that. So you have to learn and take responsibility for your faults. And in my example, my fault is I trusted these people in spite. I saw they are not trustworthy. And they have no morals, they have no integrity, and still I was friends with them. So, and these two women was my best friend. And I was really idiot. So now when I see it, I'm just holding my hand and shit, what did I do? How could I let these people close to me? Simply that these are karmic, low vibrational people. You can't get them close to you, especially when you start vibrating on a higher level. It will create just jealousy, it will create just hate, because low vibrational people can't stand when they have someone close to them who vibrate on a higher level. So automatically you will become an enemy, and they will do everything to destroy you, to put you down on their level. Do you understand? That's the only thing that gives them joy. And I think that's what's happened with this Knight of Wands, that they need to learn and examine why, because this is not the first time that this Knight of Wands get into this love relationship like that and finish like that. Do you understand? So this Knight of Wands needs to examine that why, how do I behave, why did I choose this woman, and just examine the whole situation, because there is some key points that will link to you, like maybe you have a wounds unhealed, and that's why you choose the same type of person. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. That's why you choose the same type of person over and over again. And maybe you have a wound, an emotional wound, maybe a childhood wound, that makes you behave in a certain way in every relationship. That pieces of woman or man, so they leave you. Do you understand? Or maybe there is a reason why you can't get vulnerable, and when you are in a relationship, you need to get vulnerable. When you are in a relationship, you can't tell you are a man and you fall in love with someone. You are together, you can't disappear regularly, and after this woman see you with other women and just say, oh, it's my friend, and after it's friends with benefits. Do you understand? And especially if you are a player, you have a sex addiction or something like that, you just can't do that to somebody. Do you understand? And you need to examine, why are you doing this? If you are a player, why are you a player? Why do you afraid of intimacy? Do you understand? And after, if you are a player, don't be surprised if you will be put on a court. You need to examine all that and try to heal it. Sometimes, or most of the time, it leads back to childhood trauma. And childhood trauma is another thing that needs to be healed, so you could forgive and you could take these patterns, or some people say these are generational curses, because when you have a childhood trauma, your brain gets reprogrammed in a wrong way, and that you will carry on with your whole adult life if you don't heal it. If you heal it, yeah, you break this pattern. But if you don't heal it, you will carry it. So ignoring it, it's not a solution. You can ignore it, but it still will have effect on your life. And on top of that, the effect will have effect on the life of your children. And if you love your children, the best thing you can give them is your healing. That is the most wonderful gift you can give to your children, is your healing. Because if not, this will continue in their life, because the way you will behave, you will reprogram your children's brain also to behave like that when they will be adult. Okay? Right. Right. So what I can see, this guy is really enraged because of this connection got broken. And we have here the energy of King of Cups, that is unconditional love. Who do they have this unconditional love for? Spirit. Oh, yeah, we have this one. Yeah, I think this guy was in love with someone, but kept on a side this woman. Yeah, you see? Many choices. It's a player energy. It's a guy who had always many choices in love and got used to it. It gives this guy a boost of ego, a boost of... I have the impression this is a person who might be an exterior, shows somebody really handsome, really self-assured, really like emperor energy, but in a reality inside he has insecurities in their life, and these insecurities he's trying to fight it with a player energy, because it gives him a boost, gives him a kind of feeling being valued, because they think, all this woman wants me, so I'm valuable. All this woman wants me to have in their life, so I'm really a valuable man. Every woman wants me, so it's so good that because I'm a good man, a good person, and it gives this person a kind of validation. Do you understand? And it's because this man does not love himself, does not accept his dark side, does not accept and forgive himself his errors. So he needs to soothe somehow this pain inside him. And how he does, he destroys women. He has sex with different women. Sex addiction is just a kind of destruction from this healing that he should do. And with this sex addiction, he gets a kind of energy boost from a woman. But what he does not want, you need to understand, men or women who are players, they like the thrill of first energy that they can get out from love. But when these love start disappearing and the first problems will appear in a couple, they don't want that. They want always just this first thrill, the first sensation, passion of love, and they want that all the time. Well, it's impossible, they know really well, but that's why they are players and go after woman after woman after woman, because they just want this first love, passion, thrill that comes with it. They do not want that connection will develop into a relationship. Because that is a different energy, and they do not want that energy, because that won't give them a boost, won't soothe this pain inside them. Only this first passionate, fiery, sexual adrenaline grows that gives them the thrill, enough, the energy to soothe this pain inside them. So a player won't be able to settle down, really. They will try it. They will try it because somewhere deeply in a heart, every man, every woman wants to have a love relationship that is satisfying, that is the one, and that is more than sex, that is more than something special, the soulmate connection, twin flame connection, whatever. Each of us, even if you say no, I don't care, deeply in your heart it's yes, wants something like that. And this man wants also, but this is the experience. Even if he tries to have it, it's always finished like that, and he does not understand why. He thinks it's a fault of women, so he punishes women, being a player and destroying them. Simple as that. This is a typical psychological setup of a player. But what he should do is sit down and think for the reason why is he doing all this. And most of the time there is a childhood trauma on what is the root of that. And a childhood trauma where they learn not to open their heart, not to get vulnerable, and certainly not let themselves to be fall in love with somebody, because it's too painful, too dangerous, and they're afraid always from this rejection. So they must have been a kind of rejection in their childhood that is coming out in every love relationship that he has. So he's picking up this play energy. I have the impression this man is already met his soulmate, because there is two persons, and this unconditional love he didn't have for this woman. This woman wanted this unconditional love, but he couldn't give it to this woman because it's for someone else. But it's platonic, because this man knows exactly who is here. And maybe some cases this man already hurt this woman. He loves with unconditional love and does not want to do it again. So it's on a level of platonic level, does not want to approach this woman because afraid hurting this woman. Yeah, it's created a kind of blockage in their life with the hangman energy. And we have the Princess of Swords. I think it's this woman they love. King of Pentacles. And we have a Three of Cups. We have a Four of Pentacles. And we have a Sun. Right. Can you see all of it? Yeah. So we can see here with the Three of Pentacles that there is a third party situation. And this woman is Princess of Swords, is the other person he is in love with. Okay, these two persons is the same, okay? The problem is that while this guy got used to having third party situation on his side, it's acceptable for him because he says, my heart anyway is for this woman. But what's happened is now stepped in a King of Pentacles who wants to have his woman, who is in his heart but never really had any relationship with. So that is a strange situation for this man because it's never happened before, because usually women who fall in love with him are incapable to fall in love with somebody else also. So it's like a player meeting like a player, but this woman is not a player, just I think met someone else and try to move forward in life, doesn't want to get stuck with this energy with this guy, because this woman sees this guy not moving or doing anything towards her, and she said it's enough. So she opened her heart to a man, and there is something that is developing with between them. And that is the other reason why this man is in a rage. I don't know what he was expecting, that this woman will waiting for 100 years for him while he's happily fucking other woman and playing around with them. And just don't understand why he gets angry if this woman is moving on with someone else. This woman has a right to have somebody in their life. They don't need to stay celibate just because this man has unconditional love for this woman who never ever show. So, but for this man, it's like this woman belongs to him, and this woman has no right to fall in love with someone else because it's his soulmate. You know, it's a kind of pervert narcissistic trait a bit. But the love he feels for this woman is so strong, in a way it's normal. He is jealous and he does not want anybody else to be with this woman. So I understand this, but he needs to understand if he doesn't work on himself and fix this situation so he could be together with this woman won't wait for him. And that's why this woman got into a relationship with this King of Pentacles. Somehow we have the Four of Pentacles that I can feel. It could mean many things, but in this case, I feel like authorities are involved in this problem. And we have the Sun. I need to have cards for that to see why is the Four of Pentacles is there. Excuse me. Oh no, it's mixed up. Excuse me, guys. Just a second. I don't like when it's mixed up. If you know me, you know that all of them need to be upright because it's already very complicated with the tarot deck. Oh, this one is not the right one. Okay, I think I will mix it. The most important things this guy should learn, that he needs to heal his childhood wounds, because everything is originated in that. And I think that's what the spirit wants him to do, because his behavior is originated because of that. His behavior with women is because of that. Okay? So why is the Four of Pentacles is there? We have a Page of Swords. We know that it's because of the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is exactly like a Princess of Swords. But why is it there? Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, it's not the earthly authorities in this context of energy. This woman is protecting themselves from this man. I think this man hurt this woman already once and protecting themselves from this. And with this, I think they maybe put up a really high boundaries that this man can't go through. And he's pissed off because of that also. But it helps this woman to get out of this mental prison this man put this woman. And this man enjoyed to put this woman in this mental prison, because it was like, she is mine. So she won't get out of this mental prison. I keep this woman in this mental prison like that. She will stay mine forever. But this woman said, fuck you, I won't let that happen. I want to get out. I want to have my life. I want to have love in my life. So forcefully, she broke out of this mental prison, and she's with someone else right now. we can judge this guy being pervert narcissistic. We can judge this guy that how dare he do that. But when you examine his heart, when you examine all the wounds what he has and why he's behaving like that, what you can see is a man who needs the love of this woman, because love but are terrified expressing this unconditional love that is in his heart for this woman. He does not want this woman knows. He does not want this woman will discover this love, very strong love he has for her, because he is terrified that he will be vulnerable and this woman will destroy him and behave like this Princess of Pentacles and put him in this position. Do you understand? So he show himself up like a very masculine energy and hide those unconditional love feelings really deeply in his heart, and just try to dominate over this woman to keep somehow this woman in his life. But it does not work because he's a badass woman, so she just broke out of it and got involved with someone else, and it's pissing this guy off, really. We have the Sun here. Why is the Sun is there? We have the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. We have the Eight of Pentacles for the Sun. The Sun is a promise of the Spirit. These two persons could come together, but with one condition. Is the Eight of Pentacles. If they will get in the energy of Eight of Pentacles, there is a possibility they can obtain happiness and victory over this connection, and that it could become a successful relationship without finishing like that. But it requires work from both of them, inside work, healing. And this work is healing, emotional healing, to forgive each other what's happened in their connections, first. Second, that each of them will work out their childhood traumas, and so they won't have the same problem over and over again in their connections. But now it's more complicated because this woman has somebody. So what is the outcome of this connection, Spirit? How should I close this reading? Yeah, we have again a Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. The woman should open their heart and approach this woman, a man, if he does not do that. But I think this woman, some of you, this woman has already done this approach and were rejected. So now she is burned, so she does not want to approach anymore. But you can see we have a power couple of a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. So both of them has love for each other that is deep. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a twin flame connection. There are people around them who does not want this connection. There are people around them who wants to take the woman. There are people around them who wants to take the man. And they have to fight that also. Even a connection that is healthy and very strong has difficulty find an energy like that. When we have two persons who are in practically war against each other because they love each other, it's a typical love and hate relationship connection. It's impossible to fight this energy. So these people has to realize that they need to get together in certain level to be able to fight this energy. If not, this victory, this sun, won't be possible to achieve between them. To have this, they need to get together and heal each other. If not, they won't be able to resist this energy. There is a Page of Wands who does not want these people to get together. And the Spirit is telling this woman and this man, it doesn't matter if you are hurt. It doesn't matter that you have issues, non-healed issues. But at least try to approach with each other with a minimum of love and understanding and forgiving. Try to. Even if you can't forgive everything, even if you can't give 100% the strong love that you have for each other, but at least start doing it. Oh boy. It's not one but two women who does not want this connection. There is two women in the life of this guy who is practically in a rage against this guy and wants to destroy, and certainly doesn't want to see these two persons to get together. The solution is self-love. With the 9 cups of energy, the Spirit is telling you both that the way is self-love. You need to forgive to yourself at first, to heal and forgive yourself, and after love yourself, and then you can get together. But there is a time kicking, it's like a time bomb, because this energy is trying really to get them and destroy them. And if they don't get together in time, they don't do something for this, they won't be able to achieve, this 10 of cups. Because the love they have for each other is a 10 cups of love. It's very strong, very divine. And they need to heal. They need to go through these difficulties, each of them separately in their life. They already been through hell and lots of stuff. But now it's time, I think, divine time to get together and heal the connection between them and fight together against this energy that comes from this, mainly these two people, but I think there are other people are involved also. Yes, you see, these two persons, and the Queen of Wands reversed is an occult person who does a very bad occult manipulation. One of these women even contacted me and does not tell everything. So she thinks I'm an idiot. I can feel it. Well, I'm a psychic. I know exactly who is she. But she pretend to be someone else when she contacted me. But it doesn't matter. I give her the answer that her soul needed to hear. But I know who is she. And I know what she's doing. She's really pissed off. I know this guy. This guy did really messy stuff. You understand? But this woman will contact this Queen of Cups to pull this guy down in the eyes. But this Queen of Cups knows already. So they can't say too much new things because, and this guy is terrified that this woman will tell everything, the truth to this, and terrified that he will lose surely this woman if the woman will know everything. But the problem is that she already knows. We have again the Hangman. This woman with this other one create lots of blockages, so these two persons wouldn't be able to come together. Why do I have the Emperor? Two of Pentacles. Again, the Sun. The guy needs to step into this Emperor energy. Being able to make conscious decisions, take over the control in his life and take it away from this woman so that he could be victorious in his life. Because I have the impression this guy was controlled by these two women. And these two women who made this guy do whatever they wanted. So this guy needs to step into his own power, but it will be really difficult because this woman does esoteric manipulation on him for not to be able to. Oh boy. Yeah, this woman with this high priestess, this is not a positive high priestess, huh? It's a dark one. Deliberately put all these energies on these guys. The 10 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and a 9 of Wands. So it burdened him and put him in this position. And this guy wants to move away, but can't because the blockages, always the blockages that this woman puts on him. There is always a solution. He needs to stand up and break free. But the problem is he's trying to do, but now he feels like betrayed by the Queen of Cups because of this guy. He does not realize that he needs to communicate, because if the woman does not know what he's planning, what he wants to do, he might think something else. He might think she doesn't know what the sacrifices he's doing just to get to her. Maybe she can feel spiritually, but she says, maybe it's not true, maybe it's my imagination, but I can't wait forever, and now there is this nice guy, I can't let him go because I want to be in a relationship. So she's ignoring her intuition, do you understand? And this guy gets pissed off when he has really no right to be pissed off because he did say nothing to this woman what's going on. So why he expect this woman will wait forever when he does not communicate it what's going on? When you don't communicate your plan or what you're doing, don't be upset if someone else has different plan than what you have. Do you understand? Communication is the key. And this guy needs to really, I think he's stepping into his emperor power, but he needs to realize that he needs to do this not for this Queen of Cups, but for himself. And I think that's why the universe is letting this situation happen for him, even if it's very painful, because he needs to learn not to be codependent on women, not even on a Queen of Cups, but do something for himself. And because a real emperor is like that, do you understand? His act might be motivated by love. But if he breaks out from an abusive connection, it's because of himself. It should be because of his self-respect, self-love, and knowing who is he really, and get the power back into his hand, and not because it's motivated by a codependent love for this woman. You understand? It's beautiful that because of this love he wants to do all this, but a spirit wants him to understand he needs to do it for himself first of all, and after do it for this woman. And the other thing, if you don't communicate to this woman what's going on, she won't know, so she will have her own plan that might be not in harmony with yours. There is karma coming to the life of everybody. In a woman's life, these other two women, this guy, karma is coming and will serve everybody. But what I can see, this woman will receive a good karma. The other ones did something really fishy with this woman, especially these two, caused lots of blockages. Well, they will receive the karma for that. This guy already been through shit. So I think he received already a bon dose of karma, but he needs to make sure he does not do again things that will bring again bad karma in his life. He needs to come out of this. Yeah. Protection. Being ready to fight. And meditating or praying on getting close to the universe and God. That is the solution. Being led by the spirit. Yeah, that's why we have this here. This is the solution. This is the solution. But please, I'm telling to this Emperor, you can't communicate with this Queen of Cups telepathically, because it's not correct. Do you understand? You need to communicate in the real world, explain the situation so she could go with your plan. If you don't communicate your plan, even if you don't communicate all the plan, but at least say something that she knows that something is going on, because if not, she will go on with her own life and marry someone else. Simple as that. And after, we have again an impossible situation, and he's fucking tired, she's fucking tired. They are both fucking tired, and these enemies knows that very well and play on it. These people want these two persons to stuck into an eternal cycle of not getting to each other and finding never ever each other. What I can see, these two persons repeated this for many lives, past lives. This shit what happens in every life what they've been through, and they meant to break it in this lifetime, and these people does not want to. This is like a karmic simulation that this person has to fight really fucking hard to break out, and I have the impression this Queen of Cups already broke out on her side. So there is no, the karmic cycle for this person is finished. For some of you, if you are the Emperor or this Knight of Wands, some of you are breaking out now from this karmic cycle, and these people are fucking pissed off and do everything to stop you. But you are on the right track. You have to do it, because that's the way how you will find each other. Because it's been on for many lifetime. You never ever got so far. You want to get together this lifetime. You have to follow this one and break out of your own cycle and get together. Put aside your anger, your pride, your ego, and communicate. Okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. It will be fucking difficult because of those people there. It's protected. This connection is protected. This guy is practically destroyed, totally destroyed. Some of you, this guy have STD. They've been through so much shit. Some of you, this guy is bisexual, for example. So he is afraid to tell everything to this Queen of Cups, because he is afraid this woman will run away. So all this darkness, all the shit he did and been through, this Queen of Cups will know, he thinks will go away, but he does not understand this love what they have for each other is a divine love. It's possible that this person can forgive, maybe won't do that straight away, maybe it will take time, maybe they have to work on it. But this is a divine connection, for some reason is protected. You understand? Protected, and a universe is there. So maybe it seems impossible, an idiot, to get into this from the part of the Queen of Cups, but who knows? So what this Emperor needs to understand, that there is a situation right now, if he does not step in for this lifetime, it's finished. They have to redo it the next lifetime. And honestly, who the fuck wants to redo all this shit again? Huh? So if you went so far in this suffering and in this fight, at least you finish up this karmic cycle, close it up and get out of it. So the next life, at least for the next life, you won't carry all this bad heritage. And after, who knows, maybe, because we have the card of happiness, the sun, and it came out twice. And the 10 cups came out. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there will be somehow happiness come out of this. Do you understand? But not telling anything and not communicating, trying to fix everything alone, why your person is moving away, there is no point. And you are pissed off because that I understand. But you need to do something. And it's not necessary doing everything in secret that she does not know about it. Excuse me. I have a hiccup. Right. This is the situation. A solution is they get together at least for talking, if nothing else. Because these are very strong forces. These forces were capable to separate these two people for many lives, at least 6. And this is the 7th lifetime. This is the 7th lifetime that the same thing's happening. They need to understand that breaking the cycle on their own side with karmic people, it's happened, I think, already. So now what they have to do is break these blockages that is between them, so they won't get together. Do you understand? Because when it will be broken, at least they can communicate. But what I can see, can I have cards for this energy, because I don't know how to tell this. Yeah, we have the Magician. Seven of Cups. Right, these people are thinking to take out these two persons. They use the Magician power, and also they have many choices. They have many black backup plans how to take them out. For some of them, we'll send you a lover in both of their life. Some of them, we have the Serpent, so they want to poison you in a way. Be careful when you let close, for the Emperor, when you let close people at your, what was this noise? Oh, the radiator. Okay, when you let close inside your house somebody, be careful, because this is poisoning. This is poisoning. Honestly, I will be honest with you guys. These two women try to take this two person out in every way, in every way. And even if they have to cause death, they don't mind. They don't mind. The evilness of this woman is really deep, that motivated by pain. They need to heal also, but they need to understand they can't control this. They can't control people's life. They don't have a right to take away lives just like that. It's impossible. They even try to set up these two persons so they will have a problem with the law or go to jail. We have a Knight of Swords and a Knight of Pentacles. They will send the person to the Emperor who is financially well off to try to make this Emperor go away from the Queen of Cups. And they will send the person to the Queen of Cups who is a Knight of Swords, like a lawyer or somebody, because this person needs legal help. So they will send somebody who can provide that to this Queen of Cups. So they will fall in love with this guy, and they all fall in love with someone else. They get separated. You understand? That's what they want. So these two persons needs to talk right now, because these are coming in, and these two women did esoteric manipulation. So these two persons will fall in love with that guy or that woman. Again, they will be separated by shit. So they need to wake up and do something. The problem, both of these energy will set up these two persons. They won't get any help. We have the Eight of Cups. These two person has to walk away from these people. But it will be really difficult. Secrets. We have the Moon card, there are secrets. But in these, make the right choice. In this energy, the Moon represents to make the right choice and walk away from the wrong person, not the right one. This time. We have a King of Pentacles reversed and Two of Wands. Why is the King of Pentacles reversed? Yeah. We have the Ten of Swords. We have, I think both of them lost lots of money. And they don't have a financial background really to move on. But the Spirit is telling it doesn't matter. You need to move on and have a Two of Wands energy, have a new beginning together. In spite of the financial difficulties. Because it doesn't matter. It will be fixed later on. Okay, let's see. You need to come out of this. You need to move away from this energy, the Five of Cups, and see the Two of Cups between you. Why is the Word is there? Well, they will have a child together. Don't know how is it possible. But they will have a child together. Okay? So what is this outcome? Will they get together, these guys? Finally, in this lifetime? They're telling me it's depend on them. I can't give you a card. because it won't be accurate, the card. It depends on them. Right, guys, there you go, my readings for today. After, you need to check if it fits your story or not. But what is really important, that you need to learn from these, the emotional healings. If you can heal yourself, forgiving will come naturally. And you don't have to struggle forgiving somebody, because sometimes people do things to us that is unforgivable. Do you understand? And the only way to forgive is you heal yourself from this trauma what they caused to you. Okay, thank you for watching me. Please press a thumb up if you like my video, and if you can subscribe to my channel, I would be really grateful. Thank you. It would help the channel grow. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.